issued a very heartless statement, shielding the government of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa that he is part of on Lake Kariba that killed numerous Zimbabweans. He claims that boat was certified. He also blames the captain, the late captain, that died alongside individuals also died during the capsizing of the boat. So, in the language of Daniel Garwe, as the government, they are correct. There is absolutely nothing to be blamed. The boat was fit according to him, but looking at the pictures of that boat, you can tell that that is a death trap. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonimpani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. Let's listen to Daniel Garwe speaking about the incident.
So yes, it was very fit. Cabinet approved that we go ahead and put in place an inquest to start investigations on exactly what took place. Because there are a lot of stories that have been floated through social media. There are a lot of stories that have been said by people without authority on how this boat and many other boats in Lake Kariba are being managed, particularly those that are owned by the rural infrastructure development agencies. So
try actually and look for a better video because the volume of this video is actually absurd. So what Daniel Garwe is saying that boat which killed people was certified by the Ministry of Transport. The issue is not about that boat having been certified. It's about fitness, and also he says because it had a certificate, the boat was actually safe. And what this government of Mnangagwa is essentially doing is blaming the captain who operated that particular boat. So they had to bring this fellow also to say this. Let's listen to this fellow.
They were given warnings by the Meteorological Service Department against sailing, but they went ahead sailing. So who is responsible for ensuring compliance, and what is government going to do to ensure that those that are not fit for purpose will not sail, and they comply if they are given advice by the Meteorological Service Department? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. Let me start by responding to the question asked by Mr. Chingwere from the Herald. I think it is with heavy heart and sadness that we have lost to date about 92 lives because of this boat disaster. We are also advised that the Meteorological Department advised the lake captain to advise all sailors to stop any sailing on this fateful day because there were some strong waves that were forming on the Binga side. But the boat captain for this specific boat, which is owned by the Rural Infrastructure Development Agency, disregarded those early warning messages and proceeded to load and proceeded with the journey. We also advise that the carrying capacity of the boat is about 90, and the boat was carrying, obviously on the basis of the figures that we have so far, 92 dead and 77 rescued, and 7 families saying that their relatives are still not yet identified. Obviously, it was carrying about 99 or more than 100 people, which is against the laid down rules and regulations by RITA and the Minister of Transport and Infrastructure Development. The boat had a fitness certificate. It was certified through the Minister of Transport and Infrastructure Trade. The problems that occurred were as a result of negligence and human error by the captain of the boat. It had nothing to do with whether the boat was not fit or was fit. It had a certificate of fitness which was issued by the Minister of Transport through the Rural Infrastructure Development Agency. So yes, it was very fit. The cabinet has approved that we go ahead and put in place an inquest to start investigations on exactly what took place. Because there are a lot of stories that are being floated through social media, and there are a lot of stories that are being said by people without authority on how this boat and many other boats at Lake Kariba are being managed, particularly those that are owned by the Rural Infrastructure Development Agency. So yes, there is an inquest which is going to be instituted as quickly as possible, and the RITA and the Minister of Transport and the lake authorities are responsible to ensuring that there is compliance. These are some of the issues that we are going to be investigating with what could have happened for this now late captain to override all the other instructions that he should have received and proceeded sailing. So this will be part of the investigation that is going to be instituted as quickly as possible. The boat drifted about 5 kilometers into the inland, into the water. It did not drift into the Zambian side. It was into the Zimbabwean waters, but it has been rescued. It's now on the island. We are now communicating with the Civil Protection Department from the Zambian authorities to assist us if they identify any bodies that could be floating or that may be floating in the Zambian waters, so that they are brought back to us. So that communication is work in progress as I communicate with you. That collaboration is being done at that level through our Foreign Affairs Ministry, through our ambassador in Zambia, our Chief Director responsible for civil protection.
So okay. So you see, not even in my view, what Daniel Garwe is actually doing or has done through this press conference is actually heartless. It is heartless to speak. One side, they are speaking of instituting an investigation, a fact finding. This government has been lying from the word go. The very first time Zimbabweans expected accurate information through the Zimbabwe Republic Police, they lied to the people of Zimbabwe. They said the boat was carrying 90 people, including 5 the individuals who were operating the boat. When they saw that, people were aware that in fact the boat was overloaded, they began to change now. Now, when they are asked a very, very tricky question, they try to hide. Now, what are they doing? These villains, they are now attacking the late captain. You know, they know he has died, and everything is now blamed on one man, that he is the one who made the decision for this boat to sail. This is a lie. This is a lie. Someone is trying to shield, including even the minister. You know, they are trying also to shield actually the government of the day, that it was operating a boat that is unfit for the purpose. The boat was unfit for the purpose. That is number one. Number two, the boat was overloaded. And all this blame, by the way, the people who were in that boat, they were given tickets. And definitely the captain is not responsible for issuing tickets alone. It was not a stand, and this is not the first incident that this boat was overloaded. It It has always been the case. Even some sailors who survived said, the captain said this, that we usually use this boat and there is nothing that is going to happen. They usually load it in a manner, and this government, when they receive more money than what is expected, where do they think that money is coming from? The numbers that they said were recorded on the receipt surpassed the carrying capacity of this port, which means the money was received by the government. And if this government is saying the truth at the moment, that they are shifting the blame to a person who is already dead, because they know they are wrong, because Zimbabweans are not stupid. Zimbabweans are not stupid. This killing of innocent people through this port, the government is liable. The government takes all the blame, but we know we have a government that cannot account, so they will be busy trying to blame other people. But the individuals to be blamed is those who are blaming dead people, like the captain. The captain was just a worker in the system. It's a system. And most probably being the least of the beneficiaries amongst those who benefited from the monies that were paid by people who have died, innocent citizens of Zimbabwe. So trying to say now it was the captain, blaming the captain, because there is no investigation that you are going to institute against a dead person. And I can attest to you that this heartless regime will continue causing untold pain and suffering to the family of the captain, blaming him, shielding accountability for the captain. This is a shame, but anyway, expected from mentally disturbed individuals like Daniel Garwe, including also his boss, Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. More than 100 people have died. The state, they just declared a state of disaster. No days for mourning. It's business as usual to this heartless and reckless government. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button, so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send stars.